Hey Liz, the big 5-0. Did you ever think? I never thought you'd get here. Anyways, the kids are doing a video for you and they asked me to say a little bit of something. So what I thought I would do, since I've been 52 years before you, I have a little bit more experience, so I thought I'd give you my, the do's, the don'ts, my advice on being 50. I guess the first thing I would say is now at 50, you can look back at your 40s and wonder what all the drama was all about. Let's see what I would advise you. I would advise you to start buying moisturizer by the case instead of just by the jar. I hate being 50. I can't stand it. I find at 50, I have to work out just to stay kind of fat. My back goes out more than I do. At 50, my idea of getting lucky is coming out of the Walmart and finding my car in the parking lot on the first try. What else can I tell you? You get urges still, that's a good thing. At 50 you still get the urges, you just can't remember exactly for what. But probably the best advice I could give you as a 50-year-old woman is stop calling them laugh lines. Nothing's that fucking funny. At 50, you finally got your head together, but your body has other ideas. They say that life begins at 50. That might be true. Life might begin at 50, but everything else starts to wear out, fall out, or spread out. All right, action. At 50, what I find is that your hearing starts to go, and not only your hearing goes, you can't hear, so you get aggravated. Some people think that you're grumpy, but it's not because you're grumpy, it's just you get aggravated, you can't hear anything right. Like I remember when I just turned 50, I was at a convention downtown. I was at the hotel and the bar in the lobby having a drink, and a younger girl came and sat beside me, a nice looking girl. We started chatting, started hitting it off, and we decided to go get a room upstairs. And when we get into the room, she starts taking off her clothes, and she says to me, before we do this, I should let you know I have a cute vagina. I said, well, I hope so, because you got really fucking ugly tits. It's the same thing. The same thing happened to me in Brazil. The reason I hooked up with that young Brazilian girl is because I just thought I was taking my doctor's advice. I'd gone in Brazil. When I was in Brazil, I went to a regular checkup, and I thought everything was fine. 3 weeks later, I'm walking down the street with her, and I see the doctor. He came to me and says, hey, it looks like things are going really well. I said, well, doc, I just took your advice. You told me to get a hot mama and be cheerful. He said, Carlos, that is not what I said to you. What I told you is that you have a heart murmur. Be careful.
Oh my god.
Did that come out again?
No, but hold on. I think you...
Look, I'm sure there's worse things in the world than being 50. I just can't think of anything at the moment, but I'm sure there is something. But you know what? We're in Canada. You're not 50. You're 47.95 plus tax.
That's a good one.
You're 50 when going braless pulls all the wrinkles out of your face. You're 50 when all your friends compliment you on your new alligator shoes and meanwhile you're barefoot. My memory's not as good as it used to be. Also, my memory's not as good as it used to be.
That's a good one. That's good.
The nice thing about going senile is you can hide your own Easter eggs. My grandma went senile. The last time I saw her, she was eating a puzzle. Okay, that's the last one. But anyways, Liz, seriously, you're 50, happy birthday. We all love you, you're the best. I'll tell you, being 50, it's not the end of the world, but you could see it from here. Isn't that good? That last line, but you can see it from here.
Yeah, that's good.